Hello and welcome to Living Right to Chris. My name is Chris Speaking, and I am super excited to welcome you to another episode in our weekly series. But first, if you're new, you're seeing me for the first time, please do well to hit the subscribe button and to give us a thumbs up, like this video, right? Okay, let's roll. So, for this month, being the last month of the year, we are reassessing our year 2025. We are focused on gratitude. But for this week, we are reflecting on God's faithfulness. All right. So, gratitude is a mindset. It is first an internal posture and not necessarily an external action. Gratitude is that intentional choice to focus on what is present rather than what is missing. Because sometimes we are too lost in the things that are not working that we lose sight of the things that worked or is working. And if you do not see the things that are working, you wouldn't find any need to be grateful, right? A grateful mindset shapes how you interpret life, challenges, and your blessings. So, if you don't have a mind posture of gratitude, then even the blessings that you have, you will not be grateful for them because they'll be overshadowed by the challenges of life. Gratitude begins in the mind. So if you can change your focus, your focus, then your life will begin to experience a shift. Because no matter how much you get, no matter how much successes you record, you won't find a need to be grateful if you do not sit back to really, think through your process. And then, if you do not think through your process, you wouldn't see the need to be grateful because you'll be so blinded by the noise of challenges. And this, take your focus away from your real wins. And most especially from your process. Because process is better than achievement. The process of time helps you, shapes you even better than the successes that you record at the end of the day. Because without the process, then the success will not amount to anything. So, as the year closes, it is easy for us to remember the battles but forget the countless blessings, the protections, the open doors, the silent miracles that we got. Gratitude begins with pausing to recognize how God carried us, how He saw us through every challenge, how He saw us through things that we noticed, even the things that we didn't see, how He fought for us even on unseen battles. So, if you cannot think, then you cannot thank appropriately. He who is not thoughtful enough cannot truly be thankful. So, when we reflect on God's faithfulness, we see that we survived not by our strength, but by His grace. So it is better for us to sit in the course of this week to reflect on how far we have come in the course of this year, and then begin to analyze how God had been faithful to us, how much we have so downplayed. Yet, those things we downplayed, we couldn't have done them by our own strength. So, we have the opportunity now to look back on how God has helped us, even in those little things that we see as immaterial. Look at them critically, you will know that it is the hand of God that helped you thus far. And because you have been able to think through this, you will see yourself, you know, tilting towards thanking God for all He has done for you, especially for your process. So for this week, we're going to be having these tasks to do. One, we're going to write down at least 10 things that God did for you this year. Also, we're going to revisit our old prayer requests, especially those ones that you have forgotten you even prayed, and then celebrate the answers. Go to those requests that you made in the course of this year and begin to tick these ones that have been answered, and then thank God for His answers. And also for those that are still pending, thank Him for it because we know that He will come through for us, right? And lastly, spend at least 5 minutes daily thanking God aloud for specific blessings you have received from Him. If we can do this, it is a show that indeed we are grateful. Perhaps we are not where we want to be, but we are not where we were at the beginning of the year. If we have that mentality, like I said, that gratitude is a mindset. So if we can develop the mentality of gratitude, we will see our life shift from where it is right now to even surpass where we want it to be. I want to thank you especially for being here with me, for many of you that have been here with us from the beginning of the year till now. I want to really appreciate you for being there. I want you to like this video, send it to your friends and family, and encourage them to follow us so that they'll be blessed as you have been blessed by this channel. So, until next week, I wish you a happy week where you find fulfillment and joy in the place of gratitude. See you next week. Bye.